Good morning, students. Today the date is July 27 and the day is Monday. I hope you all are well and safe at home. In this video, we are going to continue with chapter number 5, Data Handling, exercise 5.2. Firstly, we will discuss the points to remember. The very first point for this is pie chart. Pie chart, a circle graph, shows the relationship between a whole and its parts. Whole circle is divided into sectors. Pie chart is also called circle graph. Pie chart is basically representing the relationship between a whole and its parts. Suppose I want to describe the marks obtained by a student in different subject. I will represent that in the form of a circle graph, or we can also take the examples of other situations as well. Here I have drawn a pie chart. Pie chart is just like a circle divided into different sectors. As I told you, this is the relationship between a whole and its parts, and the whole circle is divided into its sectors. These portions are known as the sectors. All these portions are called the sectors, and these sectors are representing the different informations regarding the given data. So as I told you, I have I want to just represent the marks of a student taken from different subjects. That is, if I want to represent this as in the subject of maths, then this is as English, this is as science, then social science, then Punjabi and Hindi. The different sectors of the circle are representing the marks obtained by a student out of total marks. This whole circle representing the whole, and these sectors representing its parts. So that is why pie chart is also called the circle graph. Now, from this type of from the given data, we are to draw the pie charts, or the pie charts are given to us and we have to analyze those pie charts and get the answers of the given questions. For making a pie chart, the very important thing is to have the central angle. This I have shown the angles here. This is called the central angle. And if I want to find out the central angle of a given component, then suppose this is central angle can be calculated as value of the component divided by total multiplied by 360 degree. As we know that the complete angle for a circle is 360 degree, and we want to find out the part of the circle. So firstly we will find out the value of the component will be given to you, and from that value you can find out the central angle and you can draw the pie chart. We have given the questions. Now let us discuss exercise 5.2. Question number 1. Question number 1 is, a survey was made to find the type of music that a certain group of young people liked in a city. Adjoining pie chart show the findings of this survey. A survey was made to find out the type of music young people like. The pie chart is given here. Out of the total percentage, 40% people like light music, 30% like folk music, 10% like classical music, and 20% like semi-classical music. Now from this information we have to answer the given questions. If 20 people liked classical music, how many young people were surveyed? Then second part is, which type of the music is liked by the maximum number of people? If a cassette company were to make 1,000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? Now see the first part of the question. It is given in the percentage is given in the question, and if 20 people like the classical music, how many young people were surveyed? We have to find out the total number of people on which the survey was done. Now we will take it as solution. First part, 20 people liked classical music, number of people liked classical music. It is given in the question, it is 20. Now from the pie chart we know that 10% people like classical music. So percentage of people like classical music is equal to 10%. We want to find out the total number of people surveyed, so let total number of people surveyed is equal to X. Now according to question, 10% of X should be equal to 20. So now I will do the simplifications. 10 upon 100 multiplied by X is equal to 20. 0 and 0 cancel. This is X by 10 is equal to 20, implies X is equal to 20 multiplied by 10, that is X is equal to 200. It means total number of people surveyed is equal to 200. Now second part is, which type of the music is liked by the maximum number of people? Now you can see from the chart, it is clear that 40% of the people like light music, which is the maximum number of people. So we can say that light music is liked by maximum number of people. Third part is, if a cassette company were to make 1,000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? Now as the percentage for each is given and the company has to make 1,000 CDs, so total number of CDs are, total number of CDs is equal to 1,000. Now from the pie chart it is given that 40% people like light music. It means 40% CDs should be of light music, 30% CDs should be of folk music, 10% CDs should be of classical music, and 20% CDs should be of semi-classical music. So from here we can write that number of CDs of light music CDs should be equal to, as light music is 40%, so it should be 40% of 1,000. That will be equal to 40 divided by 100 multiplied by 1,000. These two zeros will cancel each other. 40 multiplied by 10 is 400. It means the number of CDs of light music will be equal to 400. Then for the folk music, number of folk music CDs will be equal to, this is 30%. So I will write 30% of 1,000, that is equal to 30 divided by 100 multiplied by 1,000. These two zeros will again cancel each other. 30 multiplied by 10 is 300 CDs. Now for the classical music, number of classical music CDs CDs will be equal to, this is 10%, 10% of 1000, that is 10 by 100 multiplied by 1000. These two zeros cancel each other. It means 100 CDs will be there for classical music. Now, number of semi-classical CDs, semi-classical music CDs will be equals to, it is 20%. So 20% of 1000 is equal to 20 by 100 multiplied by 1000. These two zeros will again cancel each other. It means 200 CDs will be there of semi-classical music. Question number 2 is, a group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season from the three seasons, rainy, winter and summer. Which season got the most votes? Find the central angle of each sector. Draw a pie chart to show this information. This is the information given. Out of 360 people, 90 people like summer season, 120 people like rainy season and 150 people like winter season. Firstly, we are to find out which season got the most votes. Which season got the most votes? It is the winter season. So for the first part we have the answer. It is winter season got the most votes, maximum number of votes, that is 150. Now for the second part we have to find out the central angle of each sector. Whenever you want to draw the pie chart, first step is to find out the central angle. That is, for finding the central angle, we are to draw the table like this, having 4 columns. Firstly, I will write here whatever given in the question, season, then the number of votes. The third column will be for the fraction, and the fourth column will be for the central angle. Always, whenever you want to make the pie chart, first step is to find out the central angle, and for finding the central angle you have to draw the table like this. The first season is summer season, summer, then the number of votes is 90. How to find out the fraction? It is the value of the component, that is 90, divided by the total number of people, that is 90 divided by 360. Now how to find out the central angle? As we know that the complete angle for the circle is 360 degree. So I will multiply this fraction by 360 degree. So it would be 90 divided by 360 multiplied by 360 degree. Students, you can also simplify this fraction, as I have to multiply with 360, so I didn't do the simplification. It is up to you, you can do the simplification. 360 and 360 cancel, so the answer is 90 degree. As this is angle, so it is 90 degree. Next one is rainy season. For rainy season there are 120 votes, so this will be 120 divided by 360. Again I will find out the angle in the same manner, multiplying the fraction by 360 degree. These two terms will cancel each other and the angle is 120 degree. For rainy season the angle is 120 degree. Now for the winter season, winter, the number of votes is 150. The fraction is 150 divided by 360. Now the central angle will be 150 divided by 360 multiplied by 360 degree. These two terms will be cancel each other and the angle is 150 degree. Now for the three terms we have calculated the central angles, and this is all about the second part. Now we have to draw the pie chart to show this information. We have to draw the pie chart. Now for drawing a pie chart, firstly I will draw a circle of any radius. Here I will draw a circle of any radius using compass. You have to draw the circle using compass and pencil. Now as this is the center of circle, now draw the radius of circle. This is the radius of circle. For the first one, we know that the central angle is 90 degree. So I will draw the angle of 90 degree either using protractor, or we know that the quadrant of the circle is also making an angle of 90 degree. So this is showing the summer season. This angle is 90 degree. Now again you can use the protractor to draw the angle of 120 degree. I will put my protractor here. This is, now you can see from here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is 120. So from here I will draw the angle of 120 degree. So this angle is 120 degree, and the remaining angle will ultimately be of 150 degree, that representing the winter season. So here this 90 degree sector shows, this sector having the angle of 90 degree shows the summer season. Summer. This 120 degree angle sector shows the rainy season, and this shows the winter season. Always you have to label the pie chart well. The parts, the sectors showing the information about what, and the angles you also have to write down. This is the pie chart representing the given information. Question number 3. Draw a pie chart showing the following information. The table shows the colors preferred by a group of people. In this question again, some information is given about the colors liked by different people. The group number of people is 36, out of which 18 like blue color, 9 like green color, 6 like red color, and 3 like yellow color. As we are to represent this information by a pie chart, firstly we must know the central angles. So firstly we will, again I have drawn a table here, and firstly I will write here colors. Next is number of people, and the third column is as usual for the fraction, and the fourth one is for the central angle. Now firstly I will write down for blue color. Blue, number of people is 18, total number of people is 36, so the fraction would be 18 by 36. So now I can write it as 18 by 36 multiplied by 360 degree, and 36 tens the 360. 18 multiplied by 10 is 180 degree. So the central angle for blue color will be 180 degree. Now for green color, green, number of people is 9, and the fraction will be 9 by 36, and the central angle will be 9 by 36 multiplied by 360 degree. Again do the simplification, it will be 9 into 10, that is 90 degree. Now for the red color I have 6 people, so the fraction will be 6 by 36, that is 6 by 36 multiplied by 360 degree, and the central angle for this will be 60 degree. Now for yellow color, there are 3 people, so the fraction will be 3 by 36, 3 by 36 multiplied by 360 degree, it will be 10. 3 tens the 30 degree. Now as we have calculated the central angles for each component, now we are to represent them in the pie chart as we have done in the previous question. Now draw a circle of any radius. Mark the center of circle. Now as we have the angles, we will draw the pie chart. Firstly, I will draw the semicircle as the first angle is of 180 degree. So I will simply draw the semicircle, diameter of the circle, which will divide the circle into two halves. This angle is of 180 degree, which is representing the blue color. So here it is representing the blue color. Now for green we have an angle of 90 degree. So I will simply draw the quarter of circle that will show the green color. This angle is of 90 degree. This sector is representing the green color. Now for red color we have to make an angle of 60 degree. This is now from here I will mark the angle of 60 degree. From this side this angle is of 30 degree and this is ultimately of 60 degree. So here now I have this angle equal to 60 degree and this part is of 30 degree. 60 degree with and central angle 60 degree, the sector is showing the red color, and 30 degree angle the sector is showing the yellow color. In this way we can represent the given information in the form of a pie chart. So students, this is all about question number 1 to 3 of exercise 5.2 and the introduction part as well. Thank you.